Okay, so for some reason, my school decided that, quote, democracy is the best policy for everything. And I'm going to tell you exactly why this is a problem by sharing some of my school stories that are just absolutely so freaking stupid that, like, I mean, if you believe them, right? I mean, I can't exactly prove anything to you. I don't have video. This was an elementary school. But, like, if you believe this, you have to see the problem here, because I mean, if you don't, you're just I'm sorry, but you're just not okay in the head. Like you need to go get some sleep or something if you can't see the problem with this. But let's start off with some of the stories. So basically, my elementary school, a lot of the authority figures for some reason just got mad at me for no reason whatsoever, and a lot of the kids absolutely hated me. And I say this, but this literally got to the point, right, where one of my friends, right, who is a pretty cool person, they're really nice, and I feel really bad, or I felt really bad, and still kind of do after what happened, but she literally, at the end of the year, stood up in front of the class in, like, my 5th grade year, and literally while crying, like she was crying at this point, talking about how everyone like was freaking bullying me the whole year. And she was such a nice person. I feel really bad because she was just like a bystander of the whole thing, and like most of the class would just entirely ignore it and just agree with the people that were doing it, right? So then she's there trying to make things right and just nobody listens to her, and it was like she literally ended up walking in front of the class crying and talking about how bad it was, and she felt really bad. And I don't know what to say. That really sums up how bad it really got. But anyway, I would have a lot of times where basically people would just get me in trouble for the dumbest reasons. Like I wouldn't even do anything and I'd just get in trouble for absolutely no reason. And the way this happened is that people would take the whole rule by majority thing, right? Basically, they would believe the majority of people without any evidence. If anyone says anything, you get in trouble. The whole innocent until proven guilty thing in America, not a thing anymore in the school system, okay? At least where I live, it just doesn't exist. Like, they would bring kids into the office, ask the stories of like 3 people, and then whoever they wanted to believe the most, or whoever said one thing, the more amount of people that said it, even if they were all the same friend group or whatever, they would get in trouble. I mean, I would get in trouble if 3 people said something. So one of these times, for example, is I was just on the playground, you know, like chilling. Okay, what is wrong with being on the playground? Well, the fact that it was me being on the playground, apparently. So I was, you know, just running around on the blacktop because there was an actual playground and then there was a blacktop, and I was on the blacktop. Some girls were overdoing like Foursquare or whatever, with a kickball, whatever those things are called. I'm pretty sure it's just called a kickball. You know, the ball's used for Foursquare or whatever. But I don't know. If you don't know what Foursquare is, look it up. It's like, I don't know if it's exactly location based or whatever, but I doubt it. So anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself, or I'm not getting ahead of myself. I'm just talking about this way too much for what it is. There's no point to talk about this as much. What I need to be talking about is how one of the girls missed the Foursquare ball, or like bounced out or whatever, and hit me, okay? So this ball like bounces, hits me in the face, okay? And what do? I don't do anything. That's right, I don't do anything. I mean, well, technically I grabbed the ball. I guess that's something. So I look over to where it came from, and they're like, "Can you toss over the ball?" I roll the ball back to them, right? And then we get called in because recess is over or whatever. And all of a sudden, one of the girls is talking to the teacher, right? Or one of the clerks that were outside watching, and supposed to be watching playing, and they're like, he threw a ball at me and it hit me in the face. And I get called over, and they're like, he threw a ball at me, and they're like, why did you throw a ball at him or her? And I'm just left sitting there like, what When did I like hit a ball? When did I hit them in the face with a ball? When did this happen? In fact, they actually hit me in the face. And so I don't actually remember this one as well as the other one. I have another story where I know I got actually in trouble, and I think I got sent to like the equivalent of detention for the thing. But I remember the clerk getting really mad at me and talking about how I was gonna get in like really big trouble if this kept happening or whatever, and how it's like just started lecturing me about how bad it was to throw balls at people or whatever. Like you shouldn't hit people in the face. It's not nice or whatever. Like basically just a whole bunch of stupid stuff. While the girls over there, like the group of girls, were just sitting there like, he didn't actually do anything, but I'm not gonna say anything because that would make me look bad. And it's like, it was stupid. But here's a time that I actually did get in trouble, and this is the time that so I said the blacktop, right? I said that there was blacktop, and then I said there was a playground. There was also a field next to the two of those, okay? Along with like a playground, not a playground, what's it called? Like a baseball field. So a baseball field, blacktop, and playground. Anyway, these people are in the field. I'm on the blacktop, okay? So I'm just chilling on the blacktop, which is next to the field and also next to the playground, and also like it's in a four-way thing. So the field is opposite, or I guess the field is technically like it crosses over to the blacktop. So imagine a square with four corners, right? Or like divided into four squares. One of them would be the blacktop, one of them would be the playground, one of them would be the field. Wait. I think I only said three things. One of them would be the baseball field. That one too. Okay. And all of those, like the blacktop goes a little bit into the playground section. So it's like, it's kind of like that. Anyway, I am on the blacktop, and these kids are playing football, like tackle football. I don't know what they're playing. I doubt it was tackle football. It's probably like blow on the person football, because we had like a no touching policy. You couldn't even like I got in trouble for handshaking with my friend, for like doing a handshake with your friend. You couldn't do that. Not allowed. No high fives. No nothing. But I'm getting off topic again. So I am sitting on the blacktop, right? These people are playing football, some sort of football type thing. And all of a sudden, a ball comes towards me, right? And it's like, okay, whatever. I don't see the ball, so I'm not gonna do anything. And I didn't see the ball, so I don't know why I'm even talking about this. But, I get hit in the head with a football, right? And you know what happens when I get hit in the head with a football? I do the exact same thing I did with a four-square ball. Okay, the kickball. I throw the ball back to them, except they were like kind of far away, so I actually threw it back to them. And you know what happens when I throw it back to them? The kid picks up the ball, smacks himself in the face with it. So he's got like I don't know. So you can tell that he was visibly hit because there's like a red mark on his face. Except he freaking hit himself in the face with the ball. So like this kid literally freaking hit himself with a ball just to get me in trouble. Walks up to a clerk, is like, he threw a ball at me and my friends, and it hit me in the face. And then they go to a clerk and say that, right? And I end up getting in trouble. And I think I might have had to go talk to the principal during this one. I remember I had to go to like, it was called, quote, the achievement zone, okay? And the stupid thing about the achievement zone is it's the same thing as, like, detention, except people go there if they do something really good. You get the best grade in your class on a test, you go to the achievement zone. So you know what happens when I get good grades on a test, because I have a brain, right? And I can do good on tests. I don't see anybody else going to the achievement zone when they don't get in trouble. So then every time I have to go to the achievement zone for like doing good, it looks like I just got in trouble, because like I don't see anybody. You don't normally see people going there for doing good things. You normally see it if they're getting in trouble or whatever. So I have to like go, and it's basically like a punishment for doing good. It was really stupid, I think. I don't like that idea. I don't like the fact that the detention and the quote achievement zone are in the same place. And before that was like the star zone or whatever. It was a different place. But anyway, I ended up having to go to the achievement zone, and I'm not actually entirely sure what happened, but this is like basically you're pulled out of class and get in trouble because like you have to spend time out of class and go like apologize to the people or whatever and explain what to do, what you can do when you make it differently, or what could you do differently to make the situation better, right? Why am I still in the lobby? What am I doing? I was playing Skywars. How long have I been in the lobby? I actually don't remember. I feel like this game has been, I feel like I've been in the lobby for a while. I'm sorry. I literally just stopped thinking about the game. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yes, you have to like apologize to each other. Even if you didn't do anything wrong, like even if you didn't say anything, or like one person does something, a clerk sees it, okay? So a clerk sees it and knows that no, one person didn't do it wrong. You both have to go to the achievement zone and apologize to each other, even if you didn't do anything wrong. And I think that's really stupid and I hate it, but the thing is, when it came down to who did something wrong, or like figure out who actually did something wrong, it was always going to be, quote, me, because they had a group of 5 kids that just absolutely hated me. One of them, like, I can't think of names right now. I mean, I know their names, but I can't think of like imaginary names to give them. But like, it was a group of people that just didn't like me. And I mean, some of those kids now, like, I don't hold any grudges against them, because some of them are nice people now. Like, I know one of them is. One of them was actually my friend for a while, but I went into homeschool and whatever, and I haven't spoken to them since. But I was in detention and I got in trouble for freaking just absolute stupidity because multiple people said that I attacked them with a football. Meanwhile, I was the one that got attacked with a football. I don't know what it is with people throwing things at me and then blaming it on me, but you know, I mean, whatever. It's not like it had a lasting effect on my life, I think. I mean, the group did, kind of. I mean, I don't know. I got used to bullying a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Those are like the 2 stories that I really have on the subject. It's just the school decided that they're gonna throw away innocent until proven guilty, and basically just if more people say that you did something than you did, like they don't protect the single person, right? They didn't protect the one person, the minority in the situation. Well, the majority was just freaking saying, "Oh, he did all this. He's bad because of this." And I mean, it's stupid. It sucks, and I think it's a really bad. I think it's a really bad school system. I've got to be honest with you. I also think that it's just bad. Like that. Like in conclusion, it's just bad. Innocent until proven guilty is supposed to be a thing in America, and the school system did not want to have that. So, anyway, I don't know if any of you guys have experienced similar things. If you have, go ahead and tell me down in the comments below. I don't know, you guys wanted a video, so I decided let's make a video. And this is a video. So, video.